Hey y'all, it's Melissa from Small Town Wreath Shop and with the Bickums. I hope y'all are having a great day. Today we are going to be using this Valentine twig form on a grapevine. It's a 16-inch grapevine. It's oval shape. I'm going to put it sideways just like this. I'm going to use 2 pipe cleaners to attach this to the grapevine. I'm going to go where, I don't know if y'all can see, but look, it's sewed. It's got little wire. That's how they got the material attached to the twig grapevine part. And I'm going to just go under that wire and come back out. I think I am. Hold on. Let me see. Can I do it? Yeah. And come back through. There we go. So now, see, it's attached. It's attached. Can y'all tell? Alright, so I'm going to do... Oops. Hold on. I'm attached to the grapevine. Let me see my cutters. Y'all, these are some really good cutters. You can get them from Lowe's. They're Cobalts. Anyways, I didn't clean up the grapevine much, but I should have, I guess. Sometimes you have to do that with your grapevines. Just clean them up a bit before you get started. You know. Alright, anyways, and also this comes with a hanger on it. I'm going to cut that off. Well, should I leave it on?
I would.
I'm going to leave it on just in case
somebody might want to use it later.
Somebody wants to take it off the wreath. Well, it's glued, babe.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'm going to take it off because it's... I think I'm going to take it off. No. Alright, I'm just going to do it down like that where we can't see it. That way, if they ever want to take the twig form off the grapevine, they can. Alright, so I've got it where it's going to... That wasn't a very good place to put it. I should have looked better.
You needed it down a little further.
I needed it down. I didn't attach it in a good place. I need to attach it right here. So let's find a piece of wire right here, y'all.
That's actually wire they wrap that with?
Yeah, it's a little thin wire. And hot glue. Alright, now I've got it, I think, in the right spot. And I'm going to twist it a couple of times just to make sure my pipe cleaner doesn't. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to thread my pipe cleaner down through this grapevine. Don't go around the grapevine, y'all, if you can help it. It looks better if you go through the grapevine. Y'all, we do have our granddaughter with us today. I'm sorry about the racket. Her parents work shift work, and we babysit while they work. And we try to do our wreath business.
So why don't you just let her get the
all right,
the hearts tied on.
So I got it threaded through. Y'all see, I got it threaded through, and I'm just gonna twist it tightly. And it's not going to go anywhere, y'all. I got it attached on that side. Now I've got to attach
the
other side.
And we'll be right back when she gets the sign on.
Yes. Alright, y'all. We got the sign put on, our little twig wreath attachment. And I'm going to use one of these bushes here that's got the boxwood and the lamb's ear and stuff in it. We do have these in our shop at smalltownwreathshop.com if you think you like this greenery. I'm just going to leave it whole like this. Kind of fluff it a little bit. It's got a little bit of fern in it too, y'all. It's a nice greenery. Really is. Okay. You know what I didn't do? I didn't turn on my glue gun. There it goes. I turned it on. I'll just put everything in and go back with my glue gun and glue it in then. Okay, y'all? I can use my glue gun. Alright, y'all. I'm just shoving this in where I think it'll look good. Okay. Just like that. See there? I got it shoved in there. I've got another one. Like I said, we got this at smalltownwreathshop.com. It's, what's it called? A boxwood lamb's ear or something? The number, I had it right here, but you probably threw it away.
That was them?
Yeah.
There were 2 of them.
Alright, I cut some of this stem off, y'all, because the stem's just so long. Alright, I will be putting a bow on here, but I'm just going to leave some space for the bow. Look at there, y'all. I got both of them in. It's starting to take a shape, y'all.
Has that got lamb's ear in it?
Yes.
There. It's a lamb's ear seed bundle.
It's a lamb's ear and seed bundle with sage. Alright. Y'all, I will glue these in just as soon as my hot glue gun heats up. Now, I want to go with this. Y'all, right now, we don't have the red in stock. We will be getting it soon. We have blue, aqua, yellow, orange, and mustard colors in stock. I'm going to take and I'm going to cut this one off. This was some that I had left over in my stash from before we started selling product. And I'm just going to leave this one whole too, y'all. I'm just going to fluff it up a bit. Craig's trying to get me to look at something. I can't look at nothing, y'all. I'm busy.
She got your flowers.
She got my flowers. Oh, she sees the flower bushes over there by her. Y'all, I cut the stem off. I got it fluffed up a little bit. I'm just going to stick it in on top of this, bush here. Alright. And just kind of spread it out. Just like that. See there? Look at that. I kind of don't really care for the way that... Well, it's alright. It'll come together. Alright, let me get this. I'm going to chop this one off too. Fluff it out. Y'all, when these picks get to you, they're going to be smushed up from, you know, shipping and all that. You just have to take a few minutes and just kind of fluff them out. You don't, there's really not no way to fluff. I mean, just try to make it look a little more natural. But I love this. This is great filler. It's a really great filler bush. And it's got these little sticks in it. Can y'all see the little sticks? I like that too. And look, you can take your finger and twist them up and do them however you want them to look. Alright, now I'm going to take and I'm going to put this one in on this side. In just a minute, y'all, we're going to be making the bow. Alright. Alright, we got both of them in there. Now, I think we're going to take a minute and let Craig make his bow.
We'll be right back.
Yes, we'll be right back.
Alright, y'all. So we're going to make a bow for this Valentine's wreath that she's got. This is the colors that we're working with here. So we're going to be the 2.5 inch on bottom. If you've ever watched me make my bows, I like to do the 2.5 inch or 4 inch as a base. And then I build my 3-2-1 on top. So that's what we're doing. So we're going to do one loop. Give me my little pin cushion there. A little pin cushion here. We're going to do just one loop of the 2.5 inch on the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and dovetail this end. She's over there just a playing, y'all.
She's being so sweet.
So we're going to dovetail, and I'm not going to make these. It's going to wind up being about 12 or 13 inches on the tail on the right. You can go a little longer if you need to. One loop. And I'm probably going to stay about 6.5. I normally go 7. I want this bow to be just a little bit smaller as we go down. So we're going to try to stay around that 6.5 mark. Good job. Good job, Miss Julie.
We don't have too much
Miss
ribbon.
Julie. I'm only doing one loop.
Oh, okay.
One loop. That's all we're going to do with the 2.5. So we're going to get the 2.5.
I've already made one of these wreaths, and I had a lot of people actually like it.
Mm-hmm. You did good.
I mean, for it to be so simple,
So the
it is cute though.
The left side's going to wind up being about 11 inches. So the tails on the left side are a little bit shorter. Dovetail, throw that away. Alright, I had to make sure I grabbed the right one. Alright, now we're going to do the 3-2-1. I like the 3-2-1 because you can make it, with the 1.5-inch ribbon, and it's airy. So that, you can see through. We're going to shorten up about 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch. But you can see through the ribbon. So you can see the florals that she puts, in very good. That's just, and it's one of the styles that I like. It just makes a pretty bow.
Y'all, I hadn't forgot. I've got to glue my stuff. When he gets through making the bow, I'm going to put my wreath down here, and I'm going to glue everything in.
Yeah, that'll be her. Normally she uses her glue pot, but she forgot to turn it on.
So I'm just going to use my glue gun.
Yeah.
Either one works fine, y'all.
Whichever one works the best. Hello from Kentucky.
Hey.
Alright, so we're going to get this bow. It's going to be a pretty wreath. The last one was really pretty. I was impressed with it. I am using the 4-in-1. I always grab the 4-in-1. I don't know why, but I do. I do. I can make it with any of them, but
Y'all, if y'all want to watch us on the Facebook, we're also on Facebook.
oh yeah.
We'll be on tomorrow night, on Thursday night and Friday night at 6:30.
Yeah,
both nights.
We try to put a schedule out the first of the week.
Yes, go to our
Small Town Wreath Shop.
Yes, go to our page and look for our schedule. Look at, make sure you look at the dates. Good.
Yeah, because it'll have, if you find an old one, which I mean you'll be able to tell. You know.
Our schedule kind of just works around the grandbaby.
Well, it has to.
When she gets a little bit older, we might let her go to daycare for a few days, but she's only 9 months, y'all.
I can.
What?
Hang on. Now I turn the ribbon. I always, out of habit, everybody's got their own way. Alright, now what I do is, I'm shortening up just a little bit at a time. I don't know if everybody can see that. So, I mean, it's just a little bit at a time, on the tails and on the, and then all I do is just twist it. I make sure it's between my pegs, got my length, hey girl, and I just twist. Just twist it, and then pull you enough off, and then start making you loop.
Come get her.
We'll go get her while I'm making the bow, so she ain't ill. So you just twist it between the pegs, and get your length on you, and then you just, the ribbon standing up, and you just twist again. Twist. I always twist kind of back to me, and make sure you got your length right. And then when you twist, it's ready to, pull out and make your loop. Same thing. Then I kind of hold down with my finger, on the whole stack, and then I pull tight where I want it, and then I twist again. And then I push it all down. Make sure I got my length right. And you just pull your slack. And you just kind of, work your loop back around. Put it between your pegs. Same length as the last one. Twist and push it down. Make sure that make sure the length's pretty close. Doesn't have to be perfect, but make sure it's pretty close. Like I said, we're not building a watch. This one's going to be 2 loops. So I'm gonna get the length the same, and then you just kind of accordion it down and just flip it when you're not doing any more loops. And then you just make sure you kind of unspread your wire, get your length. You know, you can trim them off, but you know, just cut it just a little bit shorter than that last one. It doesn't have to be perfect. Then when I grab and I cut, y'all, I just hold down so I don't pull anything out of place much as I can, you know, if I'm pulling on it. Just make sure everything kind of stays. It doesn't bother me to kind of flatten out a little bit because I can poof it all back up. You know, all this is wired ribbon, so you can make it go. Uh-oh. I pulled the little pin off of that one, y'all. So I got to get me some pliers to get my pin out. That will be in the garbage. And then this is some really good ribbon. You know, this actually, if it wasn't so pretty, I would have loved to have used this ribbon down below. Craft store. I don't know. I hope we'll be carrying some grapevines soon. But the grapevine, the Valentine heart grapevines are here. We sell those here at our store, smalltownwreathshop.com. But I like to use these heavy ribbons, y'all, on the bottom a little bit because they help things stand up so much better. You know, if a good stiff, you know, it just helps the bow to stand up if you have a stiff ribbon on the bottom. But I mean, this is a really stiff, so this is a really good ribbon. And this is the last loops on the top. We're just doing single loops at the top. A little bit shorter, and then just kind of twist it and mash it all down in there. Make sure your length's right. I kind of like to push that ribbon up a little bit and then pull it out. Cut it a little bit shorter than that one. And we should be good. Now we're going to get our last dovetail done. And we're going to use our little zip tie. And I just pull, I kind of slide everything up between the pegs, stick your zip tie under, make sure it's twisted the right way. And go in, kind of cinch down right against the peg, just don't cinch it all the way. Then you take your chenille stem or your pipe cleaner, whichever one you want to call it, and you can see what they call the stack, or what I'm calling the stack, where all that ribbon, you see the indentions of the pegs right down through here. And then I slide the tie wrap, you know, I'm trying to get straight. I slide the tie wrap, make sure it's in the center where everything's been stacked together. Push down, leave myself enough room to put that chenille stem under. About halfway, get it, you know, kind of close. And then now the only thing when she's doing a grapevine, I've gotten to where I'll try to twist that tie wrap a little bit further around, because sometimes it lands on a vine. Yeah, you can find grapevines just about anywhere, y'all. Alright, I'm through with this. Let me put my bow maker down. Get the bow maker out of the way. And I'm just kind of, I pull down pretty tight, but not all the way yet. I'll try to cinch down just a little bit more once I get everything fluffed. But then you just start, you know, it's all wired, so you just pull it where you want. I just opened that one loop and that tail up, so it kind of makes a V. Then the three, you have the 3 loops. Now whichever way the loop wants to go, so I go, that one wanted to go to my left, this one's going to go all the way to the right, that's the second one, and then the top third, you know, the top loop of that color just stays in the middle, and it makes that finger, just like that. Then the next ones, I want to fall right in that gap. We're going to let, you see that tail wants to go that way, so that's the way it's going to go. Kind of make sure things kind of stay open. You can go further than you need to, and you can always put them back, you know. Let them two fall with that single one between them. Then we're going to go opposite with that tail. Let the single fall in the middle of that V. And then we're going to kind of, I guess we're going to keep this one over here for now. We'll see. You know, you can move it if you don't like it over there. Now I like to keep everything kind of in a cross. So the tail to the heart on the bottom is over here. So this tail needs to go opposite of it. So it kind of makes, you know, comes across. And then the same thing with the loop. It goes to this side where it can be in line with the bottom loop on this side. Now this 2.5 inch ribbon is just going to kind of peek through. You're not going to see it, you know, that great. Now everything else, like the 3 loops, it doesn't matter. Just put them. You know, that one wants to go that way. This one's going to go over here. And sometimes you got to yank on them. Got to yank on them and pull them. This one's going to go this way since that's where that one's at. But just open them up. Manipulate your wire if you need to. If something didn't kind of get twisted right. Fix your loops. I am a little bit funny about my bows. I like for the bows to really look good. Now you got your longer tails on mostly one side, shorter tails are kind of falling along the other. I'll straighten that wire up. Now once you get everything tied on, you'll be able to kind of make things stay. But in the meantime, you kind of get the gist of what it's going to look like. Where did that one go? He needs to come over this way a little bit more. But they make some really super cute bows. I'm just trying to keep everything across from each other. So I don't know if y'all can, I know that y'all can see it, and y'all can see it, and they kind of long ways, you know, they kind of make like to me a real fancy. They're more of a bow tie shape. They work really good if when you put them on a wreath vertical. Alright, so now we can get it tied on where she wants it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and try to pull that zip tie tight. Then get but just a couple pulls. And we're gonna trim off the zip tie. So let me get the wreath. I can't hardly tie stuff on hanging on the wall. Oh, she wants to look at it. Come on.
I wanted to put some glue.
I'm gonna let her glue. She can kind of glue her stuff in real quick because it's gonna be right where it's at, and then we'll be right back and we'll stick the pretty bow in.
Well, do they want to watch me glue it?
Go ahead. Well,
y'all, I got my handy dandy glue gun. It's a Sure Bonder. I do use Gorilla Glue. That's my favorite, Gorilla Glue. We live down here in South Mississippi, and that heat or that sun, you know, shines bright down on our porch. Ooh, and this
when it gets low,
glue gun is hot.
Our house is facing the west.
Yeah, so it gets a lot of sunshine, you know, on that front porch, and so you have to have some pretty tough glue. I do like my Gorilla Glue. Alright, y'all, I got everything glued in. Easy peasy. Alright. Now, we're gonna give this a few minutes to set up, you know, to get hard, so I don't burn myself. And we're gonna put this bow on. So we'll be back in a few minutes, y'all. Alright, y'all, hey, we're back. And this is our bow. We got our glue to dry. And I want my bow to sit right down in here, up amongst everything. So I'm just gonna, like I said, I mean, it looks a little bit better usually if you don't go around the grapevine, you go through the grapevine. But hey, if you want to go through don't want to go through the grapevine, whatever. But that's just, you know, that's what all of them. Now, y'all, don't pull the bow down so tight that it puckers up. You want it to be, I think I need to go, I need this one, I don't like how the bow's laying. I'm going to move this one. I'm going to move it to over here. And y'all, sometimes when you glue in all that stuff, it makes it hard for your chenille stem to break through there. Which is why you use Craig's handy dandy little tool he made. But I'm stubborn. I'm going to do it with my fingers. Alright. I got it through there. See there? Let me see there. I got it through the. And now I'm just going to take and I'm just going to twist it. Twist it, twist it, twist it. We'll tuck it in later. Let's first make sure we like it, how it's laying, you know, before we go to making too many adjustments. Alright, I think I like it. Come look at it, Craig. Please.
You got it tied on?
Yeah, I got it tied on. I don't know if you'll like it or not.
I just probably have to flip it a little bit, but as long as you got it where you want it.
Yeah, I've got it how I want it. I'm just going to fill in now with some greenery.
Ooh, somebody says I want it.
I mean, not greenery, some flowers and greenery. See how I just pulled that apart, y'all? Easy peasy.
And look,
you just pull it apart.
If this one's too long, just cut it off.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to probably do. Got to cut this down.
But this heart ribbon, y'all, the heart ribbon is super good. That is like a really, really good. It reminds me, it's not the fancy D. Stevens or Fair Silk, but it's stiff. Like a, you know, it's similar. It's not quite as hard, but.
Alright, y'all, look how cute that is all fluffed out. I love it. Alright, I'm going to put this, I think I'm going to go with this down here at the bottom, kind of. Or maybe I should put this on the top.
So you're just filling in around your bow and stuff?
I'm just kind of filling in around the bow where I think it needs a little more. You know?
Yeah, you can see that hole on
What
the camera. See
what hole?
Where that ribbon's at, that you might could let them stand up.
What?
See it here?
Right here?
Yeah, see the hole on camera where you can see through the bottom?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's okay to have a little hole. It's a wreath. Usually on our mesh wreaths, we fill it up full of mesh, and there's not much of a hole. But it's a little bit different on a grapevine. Alright, I got that piece in. Now let me fluff up another piece. Now I'm going to put this piece down low. Now y'all, if y'all have time, y'all go take a look at our shop and see if there's anything y'all like. At smalltownwreathshop.com. We got several different things in the shop. How many items we got, babe?
How many what?
Items we got in the shop.
Oh, Lord.
We got a good many. Not as many as, you know, some people, but hey, we're working on it. We're new to this selling product.
We got, I think it's 500 plus.
Yeah, we're working on getting us up some stock, y'all.
Over 500 different items.
Alright, I put that down here at the bottom, and I think I like that. I think I do. Alright. I'm gonna get my handy dandy glue gun. I'm just gonna put me some glue. Alright, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna put me some glue on this one. Hold on. Greg's gonna have a stroke. I'm messing up his bow. Alright. Alright, y'all, I got it. I'm gonna have to cut this one off because I got a little bit of glue on it. Oops. I better let it dry. It's hot. A little bit of glue dripped on this, y'all. I'm just going to cut it off. Just going to cut it off. Let me see. Can I get it? I made a boo-boo, y'all, with the glue gun. Alright, I didn't cut that. Y'all, you want to get a good slant on it when you cut it. If you're going to dovetail, go for it. You know, a good slant. Alright, I did exactly what Craig said I'd do. I smushed his bow and stuff. Alright, I want to just pull some of this forward.
Hey, what did I do with her bottle?
Her bottle? I had it in that blue chair there. She was drinking it, but she didn't want any more. Alright, there's this bow. I'm going to kind of cut this one a little bit too. And this one, I'm going to trim it too. Let me hold it up and look at it. Let's see what I think. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this last little piece. I'm going to fluff it out, and I got a spot for it too. And then we're going to be through, y'all. If I wasn't talking and carrying on, I could have made this in, you know, 30 or 40 minutes. Really, Craig kind of takes his time making the bow and all, which is fine. He likes his bows to look good. I can make my own bows, y'all, but he likes to make them, so I just let him. Alright, I'm gonna put this in here, right up in here.
Miss Lori will be proud of it.
Yeah, I think Miss Lori will like it. Yep. Alright, a little more, a little glue.
Try to get on the edge, so I'm going to bring them over a little bit.
Alright, y'all.
Yes. Oh, it looks pretty.
That's it.
It looks very, very, very pretty, y'all.
Kind of fluff this up a little bit.
Let's see real quick. Turn it this way for them to see it straight.
Okay, hold on.
Just say you're missing one here. Hold it up for me. I can, y'all, when I fluff now, once I get the bow on there,
oh,
yeah,
I need
there
to
you
cut
go.
this one.
I knew there was one missing.
I had to cut that one really
sure it's
short, so I'm cutting this one really short
Too
too.
short. Well, that was really short.
Yeah, it was.
But it fills in that hole like I was talking about. So, yeah, y'all, it looks good.
And that's
And
it,
just
y'all.
fluff it. We're going to turn it around to everybody. So, I got to move the camera back, y'all. Hang on. But that's it. Super, super cute, y'all. So now you can do your...
Okay, y'all. I hope y'all got some value out of this video. I hope y'all liked it. And if you did, give us a thumbs up. And hit that subscribe button. And we would appreciate it. Thank y'all. Bye.